Hey Beatle friends and everyone else watching, how are you all doing? Welcome to part 2 of my Beatles vinyl update video. I'm going to be going through all my Beatle finds that I've purchased the past couple months, so hope you enjoy this update and let's begin. I'm going to start off with a couple of 7-inch Beatles singles, both picture disc pressings. First is Hey Jude, sealed, never opened. This was released back in 1988 to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the release of the single, which was 1968. And second one is the Ballad of John and Yoko, back with Old Brown Shoe, also the picture disc pressing. Also released to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the single back in 1989. The original singles the original release of the single was 1969. Both of these were $10. I think Hey Jude was a couple dollars more, but these were sealed. These are sealed, never opened. I'm not gonna unseal them. So hope you enjoy seeing those 7-inch records. Now on to the albums. Actually, I have a 12-inch version of this single to show you. This picture disc record, and it's this one here. I just received this recently. Let me show you the record. Both songs are in mono. Here's the Apple here. Here's the Hey Jude side. And the Revolution side. Also released in 1988 to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the single's original release. So you can see Hey Jude fills up the entire side here. Revolution only fills up about 3/4 of the side here. Oh, and these are really cool. I played a little bit of this. It sounds good. So, all right, now on to the actual albums. I hope you enjoy seeing these albums. Okay, this first one here is another copy of Introducing the Beatles right here. And as you can see, this is version 1 with Love Me Do and P.S. I Love You. Here's a record here on VJ. This is the authentic one in mono. Now this is only the titles back cover, as you can see on the jacket. This one's an earlier variation, and this was $12. $12 is really good for this, considering the rarity level and how much this particular pressing has been bootlegged. I'm still trying to get a stereo version 1, authentic stereo, but someday I'll get it. Don't worry. Alright, I have a couple Japanese records to show you. The Beatles' second album. This is a Japanese exclusive release. And it's in mono. And these are the songs on here. And let me take out the record here. There's the insert with the lyrics to all the songs. And here's the original inner sleeve. I'm going to have to put this record in a different inner sleeve. This is the original Japanese inner sleeve here. It's really cool. Here's a record here. You can see it's on dark red vinyl. And it is a first pressing because it has long playing on the bottom. I have this particular pressing already, but it's a second pressing. It didn't have the long playing on the bottom. And I also have the one on Apple, which I bought earlier this year. So yeah, dark red vinyl. Hope you enjoy seeing this. Sounds good too. Sounds really good. And I have another Japanese record to show you. And this one I bought from a seller in Russia on Discogs. And it took a long time to arrive, but it was well worth the wait, considering how the rarity of this particular record. And I searched for this record on websites, and there's one listing of it for almost $300 to $400. This one I paid about $50, something like that, plus shipping as well. Next vinyl find, Japanese pressing. This is the Help soundtrack, stereo pressing. This is pressed in Japan, as you can see. Has the Obi strip in wonderful condition. And let me show the gatefold before I show the insert. Wonderful gatefold. And here's the insert right here. Japanese insert. Has English and Japanese text. And take out the record. And here it is. And it's on Apple. It's also a dark red vinyl. It's in wonderful condition. Has some marks that don't affect play, but this is in wonderful condition. There's some the original owner, who's a Japanese, wrote his or her name on the side 2 label. But yeah, this one plays great. I'm happy to have a Japanese pressing of the American Beatles album. This is I believe my 3rd one, because I also have Meet the Beatles, the Beatles' 2nd album, the U.S. version, and the Yesterday and Today album, all on dark red vinyl. So yeah, this is my 4th one. There's also a few more U.S. albums pressed in Japan on dark red vinyl that I need to get. But this one I'm very happy to buy this rarity for a nice little price. So okay, this next one. I bought this when I was in Long Island, New York, at me and Mr. Mayo's record store. As many of you know, I went to New York and New Jersey to see Paul McCartney. I attended 3 Paul McCartney concerts that same week. And then the day before the Madison Square Garden concert, I took a train over to Long Island, where Joe lives. And I met up with Joe in Matthew Street, went to the record store. I spent like 5-6 hours with Joe, and I also met Anthony. I was in Anthony's car too. They drove me around to some record stores, and also went to a pizza place. I didn't have pizza because I wasn't hungry. I just had a pizza bite, for only 50 cents. But I went back to Joe's record store, and I went through the $1 section, and I found this, and I thought I'd get this. And at the time, there weren't any records I wanted to get. I'm ashamed to say, but at least I found something that I can go ahead and get for only $1. This is a collection of Beatles oldies but goldies. This is a Venezuela pressing of it. Seams are split top to bottom, I'm sad to say. Here's the record here. This one's in mono. It's not a great sounding pressing, but it's a nice oddity. And here's the label here, Parlophone label, the red background. And it's got scratches, but it plays great. It does play well despite the scratches. You're gonna hear some of the scratches do affect play on some songs. But yeah, I bought this only for its oddity, so. And also to remember my trip to the Joe's record store too. So, all right. This next one I bought shortly after the New York trip at my local record store. Another Sgt. Pepper. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. UK pressing. Carefully open this. And this one has a beautiful vintage smell. Now this was a 2-digit find. Even though I already have this particular press in my collection, I couldn't resist another one after seeing it at the record store. So cutout's in great shape. Never cut. It says sleeve printed in England too. So all right. And the last thing I want to show before I get to the record is the psychedelic inner sleeve. In beautiful condition. And here's the record. Yellow and black Parlophone label, and it's in stereo. Wonderful condition. Wonderful condition, I'm happy to say. Side 1 and side 2. And yeah, I know this is the year 2017, and this album was released back in 1967. It celebrated its anniversary 50 years ago. But I must say, this is a Beatles album I am tired of rebuying over and over and over again. I still am. And I'm gonna rebuy it again for this holiday season because it's going to be reissued on picture disc. I'm going to buy that along with the Christmas records box set. I'm going to have 2 of them. I currently have 2 of them on order. I'm going to open one and leave one sealed. So, all right, another UK album, the White Album. That's the number there. This one doesn't have the inserts or the poster. I already have copies of this with the 4 photos in the poster. It's a top loader pressing, so this is a pressing from 1968 when this album was first released. Here's record 1. This is the first variation. This is a hybrid actually. Record 1 has the earlier variation. And as you can see, it's in stereo. And record 2 has the later variation with an EMI recording on it. And here's variation 2 for record 2 of the album. An EMI recording right there, as you can see. Okay, that's all the Beatles records for this video. Now on to the solo Beatles records. I have 2 by John and 4 by Ringo. So here we go. Going to start off with John one here. This is the 2 Virgins album he did with Yoko. It's a UK pressing. And here's the black inner sleeve that came with the record, made by Apple. And here's the record. It's on Apple, dark green Apple. This is a stereo pressing. It has as you can see, it has a Track Records logo. This one was never played. And I have another John one to show you. And it's a UK 12-inch single. It's really nice. I found this for $5. This is a Jealous Guy. This is a UK 12-inch on Parlophone. Has Jealous Guy on side 1, and on side 2 it has Going Down on Love from Walls and Bridges and Oh Yoko, also from the Imagine album. This one's on Parlophone. Had a sticker on there. A previous owner put the sticker on there. And despite that, this is in brilliant shape. All right. That's all the John finds. Now on to the Ringo finds. I have 4 Ringo albums to show you. First one is Stop and Smell the Roses, sealed with a hype sticker. By the way, I'm going to see Ringo this Sunday in Norfolk, Virginia, and I can't wait. Alright, next Ringo find is the Bad Boy reissue. This is a limited edition blue vinyl. This is to benefit Gilda's Club in New York City, an affiliate of Cancer Support Community. So donate some money to charity by buying this record. And I'll be honest, this is a Ringo album I'm not too familiar with. Gatefold. And here's a picture of Ringo. And the record's on blue vinyl. Yeah. Alright. Next Ringo find is his new album, Give More Love. I kept the shrink on this. And here's the inner sleeve. And the record here. Oh, there we go. Really nice label for the record. You and Me. The album's pretty good. I need to listen to it more so I can like it more. It's got some good songs. And my final Ringo find and final Beatles vinyl find for this update video is I Want to Be Santa Claus, Ringo's full-length Christmas album, the only Beatle to put out a Christmas album. I kept the shrink on this, just like Give More Love. And this has the insert right here. One-side insert, nothing on the back here. Here's the record on Mercury. Okay, that wraps up this Beatles vinyl update video. I hope you enjoy this update. Like I said, I'm going to see Ringo this upcoming Sunday. I will be shooting video using my device at the concert, and I will post them on this channel. So stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for my next Beatles update video, because I have some more records to show for another update. And thank you very much for watching. Talk to you all later. Thank you.